5 signs your breakup is not permanent. Get him back. Before we begin, subscribe to Modern Love Potion because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist. So click or tap the subscribe button now to not miss out. Breakups are hard. One day you are sure you have it all, you are safe, and the next you are left alone, not knowing what might happen in the future. While some breakups are final and there is nothing you can do to change your ex's mind to take you back, there are others that require a little work to get everything back to normal. With that said, after a breakup, instead of falling to pieces and giving up, what you should do is calm down and approach the whole situation with a cool head. That way, you can notice sure signs. 5 most common to be exact, that are there between you and your ex that indicate there still might be a chance for your relationship to be saved. Here's what you should be on the lookout for. Number 1. Your relationship ended on an impulse. We all make rushed decisions sometimes and regret later on. If this is a situation with your ex, then you have good chances of saving your relationship if you do it right. Namely, in the first few hours of the breakup, they are the most vulnerable. This is when you should play your cards right and leave them for a short while. If you push too hard, then you will only push your ex away and reaffirm that their decision to break up was the right one now. However, if you leave them for the day and let them cool their head a little bit and think things through, then contacting them the next day will result in a more positive outcome. Number 2. Your ex ended things because of life stressors. If your relationship ended based on personal matters, then it means that your ex simply needs a break. They need some time off to think things because they feel overwhelmed with many things to do. This kind of pressure transfers from the professional life to the personal life when a person is no longer able to distinguish the two and often makes the mistake of wanting to be alone until things get back to normal. At this point, all you can do is let your ex know that you are here for them if they want to talk about what bothers them. You should not push too much but merely give them the needed space and support. Number 3. You work together. If you have met your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend at your workplace and now they have broken up with you, you are still sharing the same working space together. Chances are you might end up getting back together. This is because you cannot stop thinking about someone when you are seeing him or her regularly. When you still maintain some form of communication, then you have bigger chances of playing everything right and winning them back. At first, you should keep it entirely professional and give your ex time to cool down. But do not ignore them in any case unless you both have agreed to a no contact rule. If you haven't, then going no contact on them completely at first will make them think that they have made the right decision and that you are over them anyway. So in the early few days, let them be, and then maybe totally friendly, invite them for lunch. Or send them a funny email asking how they have been. There's no way your ex will ignore those smooth moves. Hey, are you liking the video so far? If so, I have good news. Make sure you like and subscribe to Modern Love Potion because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist. And you'll never miss our videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, if you have a story you want to share with me or other people watching this video in the Modern Love Potion community, write a comment below. Okay, so where were we? Number 4. A simple no contact rule is enough to rile them up. If you two agree that you need some time off, then follow that rule. Do not break it. Focus on yourself during that time, and you will see that your relationship can be saved. At first, your ex will wait for you to break the rule and beg them to come back. If you do just that, it will give them a reason to say they have done the right thing by breaking up with on. On the other hand, if you follow the rule and have absolutely no contact with them, your ex will start to miss you and think about you more and more. He won't be able to understand why you aren't contacting him first. This is enough to rile him up and make him reach out, wanting to get back together with you. Number 5. He wants to stay friends. Even though sometimes an ex wants to stay in contact simply because they find you pleasant as a person, more often than that, Him maintaining a connection to you means that he is unsure of the breakup. By staying friends with you, he is still able to get some time off and see what single life is all about. But he also loves you too much to just let you go. So, give him some space to think it through, and then talk about where your friendship is headed. Do not let him keep you around and play with you though. Once the time off period is over, you should ask for a precise answer, whether you are going back together or not. In my experience, at this point, most couples get back together between the 3rd and 6th month. While there may be a plethora of other signs that indicate he wants you back, these 5 have proven to be the most accurate case after case. However, not everyone is the same, so you will need to dig deeper and find out more about the methods that we offer in order to be able to recognize these successfully and end the breakup with a makeup. It all depends on you, after all. One of my female friends just recently went through a breakup with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend stood up in front of her and said, "I'm breaking up with you." Her heart dropped. It was like a dagger stabbed her in the heart. She felt ugly, insecure, and sad all at the same time. She felt devastated. She had no idea the relationship was on the brink of breaking up. The next week she spent in bed crying over him. All she wanted was for everything to be back to normal again and his arms wrapped around her. She wanted him back, and she started becoming a little desperate. She tried being more sexual with him, tried making him jealous with other men, and even no contact without it working at all. It actually pushed him more away than getting him closer. Then she learned a couple of simple psychological triggers that work on all men. The way she would win back her ex was to use these psychological triggers in the right order at the exact right time over a couple of weeks. A couple of times per week, she would feed her ex these psychological triggers in person, through text, and on social media. All of a sudden, her ex got so much emotional obsession over her that he would do anything to win her back. His desire was so intense that he was filled with the purest form of guilt for ever letting her walk away. And his mind was filled with reasons why getting back together with her would be the best decision of his entire life. If you want to learn how she did this, you scroll down in the description and click the first link. You'll learn about the most scientifically validated technique for getting your ex-boyfriend back in your arms. Even though you think it's impossible, it will teach you how to use this technique to compel your ex to fall back in love with you again for good. If you're interested, click the first link in the description now. Also, did you like this video? Then I have good news. We release new videos every week, so remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel because you'll get notified of every new Modern Love Potion video. If you're having problems with love and men, you should watch our 3 best videos by tapping the screen now. They might solve your love problems instantly, kind of like drinking a Modern Love Potion that will make him fall at your feet. Click the link or tap the screen for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.